Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Life's Milkshake Moment with health coach Joe D.
Welcome to Life's Milkshake Moments and Mondays. What do we do here on Traverse TV? It is Mindset Monday. I'm so absolutely honored to have two live TV shows with Traverse TV. Today, on Monday, Mindset Monday, we are going to have an absolutely on the tee with Traverse TV show. I promise you. For those that don't know me, I'd like to introduce myself to you. And for those of you that do, I hope you get a little bit of information and inspiration out of my introduction. I'm Dr. Jody Bear. I'm America's top foundational health coach, focusing on the 6 foundations of health: foundational living and foundational hope. How? We do it in all 6 pillars of your life: spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, social, and financial. But today, and each and every week on Mindset Mondays, we focus on the mental pillar, because if in your mind, that mindset is everything. With a client base of over 1 million pounds of toxic fat lost, over 1 million pounds. And I'm honored to say, in this COVID culture, to have over 2,000 clients that have reclaimed and regained their health, just like I did 44 years ago, paralyzed temporarily from the shoulders on down, and 24 years ago, being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and now a thriver. I'm totally healthy, whole, and physically strong. Why? Because of my mindset. Because I know personally that the body put in any condition can heal itself. The body is a miracle-making machine, but when the body needs some help, it comes from the mind. My personal quote: when you take care of you and your world first, the world around you is empowered forever. Les Brown says it is possible to open up a whole new key to your future. And it is for you and yourself that will give you access to unlimited power, because you already have it inside of you. It's possible because I'm possible and you are possible too. So take my hand. Let's go on this journey together and let's begin, because health isn't something you do. It is what you become along life's journey. And I am living proof. On Mindset Mondays here on Traverse TV, we'll delve into that mental pillar, in that human existence, that absolute key to everything. And we look for top tier human beings on planet Earth, only top tier 1%ers, both professionally and personally. And I knew that one of these is a perfect fit, just like the great hat he wears. Oh my goodness. Knowing that my special guest, that 3 degrees of separation, the friend of a friend of a friend. When Tom Cheshire first came on to Ignite, and I was doing a mastermind with our first book, which was with the Les Brown, Ignite the Hunger in You. And Tom came up and he spoke, and he spoke with such heart and conviction, humility for humanity, and expertise. No wonder they call him Mr. Authority. No wonder that he's known as a branding expert. No wonder that he makes magic happen in everything he does, because he's like, as we say, the pro. David Cooper says the pro is the person who has all the obstacles, disappointing setbacks, and hassles and frustrations as everyone else. Yet, in his mind, he does the job, does it well, and makes it look easy. That is Tom Cheshire. You see, he absolutely came on that scene, and I'm so grateful that I met him through JBO and one of our partners here on and one who is a sponsor for Healthopedia. Tom taught once again, and I backtrack to and with our Ignite authors how to market. He's more than a CEO and a visionary. He is a visionary of Rise Up Media and Marketing. He's a member of Authority Presswire, Business Innovators Magazine, Business Innovators Radio, Business Interviewers, Absolute Radio and TV, a contributing author and editor, I believe, on the Today Show, BuzzFeed News, and it goes on and on and on because he has one gear and it's on. He is the connective cog in the wheel of Traverse TV. Tom lives his quote that I found on his feed on Facebook the other day, and it said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." Tom creates it in everything he does as an absolute pro. And you'll be able to feel, experience the man, the message, and absolutely the media man that he is. Right after, we're going to take a quick commercial break to hear from our sponsor, Ignite, with Ignite Possibility in You.
Ignite Possibilities. It's the idea that anything is possible. In fact, anything and everything is absolutely possible. We just need to start believing in that. There's a lot of conversations going on the planet, and one of them needs to be about possibilities. We need to inspire and ignite possibilities in all of our minds once again to believe that things are possible. We can change the planet when we step into the idea that what is possible is absolutely possible, and we can go after that. We can do that. We can dream more. We can aspire more. We can have more. We can include more. We can create more. We just have to believe it. Start doing it. Working in that direction. Having that conversation. Understanding that what's possible is truly possible in each of us. Igniting possibilities, that's the idea. That's what we need to start talking about. Ignite possibilities in me, in you, in everyone, in humanity. When we raise ourselves up, we raise each other up, and when we start going after what's possible in our own lives, we give permission for everyone, every single person on the planet to go after what's possible for them. Ignite possibilities. Ignite a possibility in you, ignite possibilities in someone else, and we can change the world.
Ignite possibilities in you, ignite possibilities in me. And what I wanted to say before I bring up Tom, you can order your limited edition signed copies of this book. Not only Ignite the Hunger in You, but our latest one, Ignite Your Wisdom. Just click that link and all my proceeds go to charity. So without any further ado, I bring up the man, the media marketing, and the pulse of so many things extraordinaire, along with the cog with On the Tee with Traverse TV. Welcome, Tom Cheshire, to Mindset Monday.
Man, I'm blushing. If you can't see it right now, I'm red all over the face. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jody. You're an amazing human being that is igniting things out there with your network. You know, I love it. I love being on several different of your platforms. Welcome, Traverse TV. I mean, Traverse TV is an amazing opportunity for people to have their own show, you know, have their own network to get their message out. And we want to welcome you to Traverse as well. You know, you were talking about JB Owen. Right now, JB Owen is in Canada. I don't guess you knew that. Well, you know that.
Yes.
10,000 kilometers on a tandem bike with her husband, Peter, traveling across the world to ignite possibilities, to ignite wisdom, the wisdom from behind the back seat of a bike, so to speak. You know, the deal is right now, it's amazing because you have friends over there in Niagara Falls that you connected her with.
Yes.
Well, you know, she's right now meeting with the mayor of Niagara Falls and going on the Ferris wheel and then going up on the tower, getting in a helicopter ride, jumping, skydiving, all this stuff to ignite humanity. So with what she's doing, I'm so proud of what she's doing out there and ignite possibilities, ignite humanity, ignite wisdom, ignite the hunger in you. You know, I love that when you were in the book and I was able to write the story about you. So it's a fabulous deal when you can set your mind in play to help others get along their way. When you can make your mind up to help somebody else become better, because like Jay Nolan just said, we do this better together, right?
We do
So
it better together. So I'm going to say, because you are the best at bringing people up from behind, but I believe this piece needs to be about you, Tom Cheshire. We love JB Owen. She is the fact that being a connector. The first time I connected with you, I said, he's real. He is what I've talked about before, being absolute relational and just enthusiastic with the right attitude and mindset, and you do it in love. So Rise Up Marketing and Media and Marketing, and I want you to all get riseupmedia-marketing.com, but I want you to get the V card right here, and also to be a part of, there we go, in the V card, because all of Tom's information, it's too long to put anywhere else. But when you hear about people out there that want their own business, they want to do this, and they want. How did you go from 0 to 350? Did everybody hear what I said? 350 major marketing networks. What part did mindset play in your beginnings of a mindset megapreneur?
In order to get the people the exposure that they deserve for their story, right? Because it's all
Right.
about your story and your story that makes a difference. I want to put together something that has so much power that people would see it immediately for what it is. And so, as an authority branding and positioning specialist, and by the way, I used to work for a company called Southwestern Bell Yellow Pages, AT&T Advertising. Remember the thing of a phone book, right, Jody? You remember those things? Long
Like
gone.
I am somebody. I'm in the phone book. I am somebody.
I am somebody. So, being able to do that for 30 years and be able to elevate and help businesses grow with advertising and media and marketing and everything that I did, but once I retired back in 2011, there was a gap. And the gap is there's no thing as a Yellow Pages anymore. So people need to find who you are. So 365 to 600 major media networks. So my authority branding and positioning agency, really what I do is I write media-worthy stories, call them media-worthy articles for Google. So I want to get you seen on Google as an authority brand, but I want Google to not only see you on there, but I want Google to see you as. And Google is proud of you, so they're going to pop you up, right? So in the situation of doing that, it's just going beyond the limitations that we can conceive in our mind to think, oh, I can just settle for this. Oh, I could just settle for 12 networks, 30 networks, 100 networks. No.
Never settle.
Never settle. Never settle in your mind. Keep your mind always pushing forward, because the possibilities are unlimited in what you can do. So then with the major media networks that I deliver stories up to, NBC, ABC, CBS, Boston Herald, Digital Journal, Market Watch.
Fox, you name it. They're all there.
All there, but it's all really about one thing, and that's about you. So it's getting people to see you for the power of who you are as a person, because you are a brand. Jody is a brand. I mean, you got so many amazing Mindset Monday, Healthopedia, Traverse, Milkshake Moments. Oh my gosh. I don't know when you're going to stop and slow down and creating things that you can do to inspire people to do better, health wise, mindset wise. Everything you're doing right now for all of us is amazing. But
and thank you for that. It's all in the mind. And I know that you and your wife just got a little supplement sample. I said, we're gonna do this program. So watch and see on the T what's going to happen with Tom as well. So I've been so absolutely awestruck and impressed. I've got to tell you. I've always said ABC, always be closing. Now you've got the ABC network in your pocket, but you have a way. When I gave that quote, the pro is the person, and I want to repeat this, that has those obstacles and disappointing setbacks as everyone else. That you do the job and you make it look easy. You make it look easy. The next thing you know, oh, I've got this done. I've got this article for JB. Now JB is a force of nature. when her song, when she comes out and they say, "This girl is on fire." Oh yeah, she is. But the next thing you know, she's going to be knighted by a consortium with King Constantine. Then she's going to be speaking at the UN. I know humbly, you know those ABCs. So just how do you keep mindset, especially in this climate we're in right now, mindset to always be closing?
It's very important to set your pace, your pattern, and the delivery of what you are, right? I mean, so you have to make up your mind to go where you need to go next. It's connecting the dots to what's next. And a lot of times people forget, what the end game is. And what you've got to do is you always got to play with the end in mind of where you want to be, where you want to, how you want to get there, and stay in line with who you are and what your message and your purpose and all that is, because your passion and your purpose equals your success. So being able to put yourself out there for who you are and what God created you to be, and what you need to be doing on this earth, and what you're doing to serve up humanity and everything you're doing, you have to have that your face what's called like set like flint. It's in that same direction. You're not turning to the left, you're not turning to the right, you're going straight ahead because you know what your purpose is. But that's a mindset. Mind is something we say a penny for your thoughts, right? We use that in mind, so give me a piece of your mind, right? Yeah, heard that one? Okay.
Oh yeah, especially from my parents. Let me give you a piece of my mind.
Give me a piece. Well, I kidded mine and I said, well, if you give me a piece of your mind, I don't know, we might not have anything left. Oops, that wasn't the thing to say.
No.
But the funny thing is, and I'm being serious with you, is the funny thing is, once you have a made up mind, right? That's 90% of the battle. It really is. Now, your attitude towards your mindset is also such a huge part of that, because they say attitude, right? Attitude is 90%. You have to commingle with what you have and where you're going to behave the way you behave. I want to explain that a little bit. Your behavior is what your mindset is. Because once you've made up your mind, you're not behaving any other way. Have you ever seen people so determined to get somewhere that they're not going anywhere else but where they're going?
They're on a squirrel wheel. So as I'm looking at our time, we are going to pause that thought, leave that thought where you're at, because we're going to pick up right there after our commercial break. Okay.
Thank you.
Soy Marta Isabel Rojas Cortés, representante legal de la Fundación La Casa sobre la Roca, entidad sin ánimo de lucro creada el 15 de marzo del 2018 en el corregimiento de Chagres, municipio de Jamundí. Un elemento principal del objeto social de la Fundación es la recuperación del patrimonio cultural ancestral afrodescendiente. Por esta razón, el quehacer cultural de la Fundación reside en las actividades artísticas y musicales. La Fundación La Casa sobre la Roca cuenta en la actualidad con una serie de programas de formación dirigidos principalmente a la niñez y a la juventud. Estos son algunos de los programas que ofrecemos. La Escuela de Modelaje Afro, que busca inculcar la importancia de valorar nuestras costumbres con los peinados, vestuarios y maquillajes propios de la cultura afrocolombiana.
So if you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're hearing, that was in Spanish. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Because my particular charity is La Casa Ropa de Sobre. It's in Colombia. You talk about mindset and what is needed in this world. My charity is one where we've taken orphans that have no parents. They need somebody. And the elderly, Tom, that need a purpose. You were talking about a purpose, place, pattern, and a play. This is what La Casa Roble does. And if you look, as you can partner with me, just like you partnered to PBS, this station, this program is brought to you by sponsors. It's brought to you by charities that we want to help. And this is one. So you can go to my Cash App, $Bear Money, Venmo, Jody-Bear, or go to PayPal. It's paypal.me/Health Coach Jody. And that's Jody with 2 E's. to be a part of this amazing, amazing program, La Casa Ropa de Sobre. And I'll tell you, amazing part of Tom, of what you brought to the stage right here and right now, is talking about getting nowhere. Let's get somewhere with your thought, please.
Yeah, it is getting somewhere with your thought, and it's putting that thought into action. Action is the most important thing to deliver
Mhm.
your thought process, right? And I use this in the ministry. Faith without works is dead. You can believe in something strong enough, but if you don't act upon it, it really doesn't get
It
you
doesn't
anywhere.
matter.
It
No.
doesn't matter. You got to step into your authority. You got to walk into that space. You got to knock and the door shall be open. You got to ask and you shall receive. You got to seek and find. It takes an activity in place in order to deliver, right? To deliver what you want to have that you thought in your mind. And also it's so important when you speak your mind. We talk about speak your mind, right? You ever heard that saying before?
Yes.
And that's that magic word I told you about, abracadabra. Abracadabra. Abracadabra means I create what I speak what I create. So when people ask you to speak your mind, you're speaking your thoughts into existence, into a world, so that will happen. So a lot of times it's very important not just to think it, right, as a man thinketh, but also how you speak it and then how
Mhm.
you live it. Okay, those have
Think
need to
it,
stay in harmony.
speak it, live it. And what you did, Traverse on the T, you and Tigo coming up with this, I'm telling you what, Traverse TV, setting the world on fire with this live streaming service, taking over the top programming possibilities. Here, a brand new platform, a TV live streaming service. And all of a sudden, you called me up and said, "Oh, by the way, we're going to have a pay-per-view on Traverse TV. We're going to have a world championship boxing match." Now, I don't know a whole lot about boxing. I'm a triathlete. I'm a master yogi. But all I know is when it said championship, it's something. It is going to be August 12th in the Phoenix, Arizona area. It will be on Traverse,
Arizona at the
Prescott
Toyota.
TV. It will be on Traverse TV pay-per-view. And this is all. Yes. And I am talking over you, Tom, because you need a compliment, my friend. Absolutely. You were the cog. You were the glue. You were the one that put this together. Sponsorships, this, that, and the other. Congratulations. Tell the audience in the last 3 minutes that we have before we wind up this lightning fast Mindset Monday, how did this come to be? How did you put it all together, Mr. ABC, Mr. Branding, Mr. Authority, yourself?
Well, I met a young lady by the name of Denise, and Denise is a phenomenal human being that had been doing broadcasting and live streaming and OTT networks for years, and basically putting Traverse together was her idea, but getting it out there and everything, I'm a huge part of that, so it's not just the branding aspect of it, which is great. So Traverse TV, and then On the T, On the T. On the T with Jody, on the T with Tom C, on the T. Now, Oprah Winfrey did O, right? For Oprah? Well, we're on the T. So anybody that has a show, they have something, content that they want delivered, this is a beautiful platform that can get your message out there. I don't care if it's live streaming 24/7 or whether it's a pay-per-view that you want to make money. So what Traverse did is set up a way to capitalize and monetize on your content. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge. And it's all to serve humanity. It's all to get the message out there to help mankind be kind to mankind, right? But it's actually for a cause. So if you want to be a part of a great cause, if you want to be a great part and have your message out there and broadcast it 24/7, whatever you need, man, it's on Traverse TV. It's on the T. Picture yourself on the T. Isn't that amazing? And we do have Tigo to thank for that, on the T. I mean, she's Tigo. We call her name is Teresa Goss. Okay, she has Pod Nation. You know her. You're friends of hers. She's over there with us. You know all about her. But I'm gonna tell you what, that's an amazing human being, and I'm so proud to be promoting her as well, because she's actually been interviewing for the fights and the fighters. She was a boxer. Started boxing at about 50 years of age, believe it or not. But yeah, so
wow. So
yeah.
so where can our viewing audience, where can people find what's the time of the fight? How can they watch it? Who's involved? Tell us some details the last couple minutes about that, Tom, please.
It's very simple. Go to Google. Go to Google and type in Farmer versus Bay. Go to Google and type in Traverse TV. Go to Google and type in Prescott, Arizona. Anything you want to do, it's out there. And the major media networks right now, I'm doing it right now, are picking it up like crazy, like wildfire. So it's right now on
Farmer versus Bay, B-A-Y?
Bay, B-E-Y, Bay. Farmer,
B-E-Y.
F-A-R,
Okay.
Trevor Farmer. Yep. Or you just go on there, like I said, and you're going to see it. You can't miss it with a 10-foot pole, but it's on Google right now. I mean, like 20 pages deep on Google.
Farmer versus Bay.
Farmer versus Bay. And that's it. And that fight actually, close it out. That fight was actually starting in Ghana, and then it got canceled because of COVID. Then it went to Dubai, and the president of Dubai died, and now it's in Prescott, Arizona, and Traverse TV is handling the pay-per-view. So go on there. It's only $29.99 to watch a fight, and it's amazing because it's a redemption fight. It's a redemption fight. I mean,
so they've got purpose. They've got purpose. They've not got the place of Arizona. They've got a pattern, and they're going to play, but they're going to play with some boxing gloves. So Tom, I know that you have a super duper, because you're Superman underneath that adorable hat. You are Superman. What is your super duper free gift for our listening and viewing audience?
You know, everybody loves a superhero. Everybody loves a superhero because they see a need, they find a solution, they save the day. So I'm willing to give you guys a PDF file on finding the superhero in you. 9 ways or 9 steps to identify the superhero that you are, that people need to have in their life. So I would love to share that with you, and I'll send that over to Jody. Make sure she has a link to it. I mean, it's already on Google anyway, but I'll share it with you. I'll share it with you as well. Thank you.
And so in the last 30 seconds, give me your final T from Tom, your mindset piece of wisdom, because there's so much in here. This time just flew by. Thank you, Tom, for finding the time. But what is that last piece of wisdom on mindset?
Mindset? It's very simple. Think on these things. The Bible talks about thinking on these things, of a good report, which is very important. You have to think and set your mind up to think about what's good, not what's bad. You got to speak good to bring it into existence. That's the mindset that you need to create in order to live a healthy life. Understand? You're not going to get anywhere talking bad, thinking bad, or living bad, right? There's plenty of that going on out there today. So be good is my final words. Be good.
Be good. And be good. And there are 10, as we say, a perfect 10. You said the 9 ways to be your superhero. Guess how they get to a 10? Because they partner with Tom Cheshire. That is the secret sauce all the way around there. Thank you, Tom, for being here. Thank you for being the cog in the wheel with On the Tee with Traverse. And thank you for doing what you do effectively, effortlessly. You are the truest and purest mindset servant leader from the heart, one of the purest that I know. Thank you for being here, Tom.
Thank you for being my friend. Thank you, Jody.
Beautiful. And join me next Monday at 12 noon with clinical psychologist, Dr. Natasha Holliday. She has expertise from Toronto, Canada. She will give us expertise like none other from a clinical perspective, but with that servant heart. Ladies and gentlemen, feel the real. Feel the real in your mind. Do that mindset in your skill set and mind the mental so you can be the best, because whether it's business or personal, it is necessary, as Les Brown says, to know what only you can do. Do it as though your life depends on it. Tom said, faith without works is dead. You must put action to it. That action is because your life depends on it. Does? Yes. As Les Brown says, absolutely. Stay hungry. It does. mindset. Be the best. And when you are the best, I guarantee you, people will feel you. And so, as I say, this is Dr. J signing off for yet another Mindset Monday, saying, have a healthy and positive mindset kind of day with Dr. J. Ciao for now.